Velkommen til Isillon Seminar i dag. Det er jo rart at se, at I kunne komme, fordi det er jo, som jeg siger, det er jo noget, der ikke lyder det mest ophidsende, når man inviterer til et seminar om harddisk eller storage i det hele taget. Men som jeg snakker med nogen også, altså, det er ikke det, der interesserer os. På nær, når de ikke virker, så går vi i panik. Så vores agenda for i dag, Isillon Storage, der har vi fornøjelsen af at have David, der går over til det lavpraktiske papirformat lige i øjeblikket.
What Isillon does very well is grow without the pain. And that's the primary customer challenge when they use SAN, is it performs well, but it's painful to expand.
Så er vi fornøjelsen også at have Kasper fra TV2 Øst. Nogle af deres erfaringer med Isillon.
TV2 Øst har købt et storage-system og backup-system i form af en LTO-robot hos Stjernholm. Det er to store investeringer, der kræver rimelig meget research og rimelig meget tillid til forhandleren.
Dernæst så har vi online, Stahl fra et firma, der hedder Flavorsys, som har lavet et tredjepartsprodukt til blandt andet Isillon, der hedder Strawberry, hvor man kan lave workflow med eventet, Oktober og Final Cut Pro. Jeg var inde og se nogle undersøgelser om storage. En ting, og det overrasker jo egentlig ikke, men når man ser på, hvor folk de bliver spurgt om, hvordan ser jeres storage-mængde ud i dag, hvor dem, der siger, at vi bruger mindre data i dag, end vi gjorde for 3 år siden, det er 2,6%, der bruger mindre storage. Grunden til det ved jeg selvfølgelig ikke. Jeg kunne frygte, at det er nedskæringer. Samme datamængde 6,5, men større datamængde, det er altså 91%. Altså vi bruger mere storage. Storage fylder mere. Vi sidder inden for medieområdet. Vi sidder ikke længere med DV-video. Vi sidder med HD. Vi sidder med over HD, 2K, 3K, 4K. Vi sidder med ufattelig store datamængder på vores storage i dag. Tidligere, jamen der var det søm og skur. Der var det storagen, der var dyre, fordi dengang, der var det ikke så dyrt med lønudgifterne. Der var det isenkrammet, der kostede de store penge. I dag, der er det lige omvendt heldigvis, fordi vi har fået lønforholdelse. I dag, der er det administrationen af alle de her stadig stigende datamængder, der er en stadig større udgift, når vi ser på total cost of ownership. Det er ikke søm og skruer længere.
The smart customers realized there had to be a better way to manage and protect their data. They learned how to be smarter about it because they tried growing their existing SANs, and they don't grow well. So I discovered this as a problem for my customers, trying to help them through these growth migrations, and they were literally growing pains. There was difficulty trying to expand the storage you had, whether it was XSAN or somebody else's technology. And I realized there had to be a better way, and I did not uncover that way until I uncovered Isillon. The story I want to tell you about is, for about the 10 years I worked, this was the world as it looked, and it works. I would have ingest servers that would either be attached to an ARI or a Spirit or some other film scanner, or I would have tape decks, Beta SP, Beta Digibeta, HD Cam. I have to explain why NAS is just as good as SAN, and most people don't believe it until they listen to another customer, and that customer goes, yeah, it works. And more customers are finding out that NAS has always been easy, but you didn't really think of it as high performance. NAS has been difficult to grow, but it was always easy to just have multiple NAS volumes because that's what NAS did. And I didn't rely on it to be performant. I just relied on it to be a parking place. With Isillon, we solve all those problems by keeping the volume simple, expansion is simple, and we make the connectivity easy but also highly performant. So it does all these things that you used to need SAN to work with, and Isillon does it better and simpler. Every time you try to expand your existing storage, you often find that it doesn't work, and that's downtime. So the investment that you make up front in a platform that's more resilient will pay off in less downtime for your business. So the point of why Isillon really comes down to how important is it that you are productive and that you deliver your jobs on time. That's what your business reputation is maintained on. So as a broadcaster, it's about being able to deliver product on air constantly. As a post-production company, it's about making your deadlines with content that's creative and delivered on time. So an investment in Isillon is about an investment in your company to make your deadlines on a consistent basis, keep your staff working hard, because you pay them to work. You don't pay them to sit while the storage is offline because something went wrong. So that's why an Isillon investment is about an investment in the stability of your business. It is a larger investment, absolutely true. So we cost more because we're giving you the peace of mind that comes with an enterprise level product that allows you to be functional and delivering content every day on time over and over again. And that's a very good feeling.
Min første slide, det er ikke det pæneste logo. Til gengæld så er det et fotografi nede fra vores kælder, hvor vi har Isillon. TV2 Øst har et Isillon storage i dag med 3 24 terabyte noder, og vi har en Spectralogic L2-robot. Jamen efter i dag, der er jeg blevet bekræftet i, at det er den rigtige vej, vi går. Vi har i dag over 100 virtuelle server i VM hver miljø, og kan vi flytte dem over på Isillon, kan vi slukke et andet storage-system, og dermed spare en stor udgift. Vi har nogle forskellige muligheder. Det her har jeg taget i morges nede i vores serverrum, det billede. Der er vores 3 noder. Der er plads til mange flere optagsrater. Kombinationen Isillon og Spectralogic er en utrolig stærk løsning i forhold til storage, arkiv og backup-løsninger. Og ved at kun have en leverandør på det, undgår man jo, at 2 leverandører står og bokser og frasiger sig ansvaret og giver den anden skylden for de problemer, man eventuelt ser. Stjernholm er forhandler af Isillon og har gode kontakter til Isillons bagland. Så det er Stjernholm, der er vores rådgiver på Isillon-systemet.
Let's talk about Strawberry and let's talk about possibilities that you have with Strawberry. So always when we describe Strawberry to potential customers or to potential resellers, we describe it as a tool, as a software that consists of 3 different components. So the first and most important component is the project sharing. The project sharing for Avid Media Composer, for Final Cut, for Adobe Premiere. You have the project logging and the bin logging for all of these applications, which is a great thing. There's no other software which can give you all of these capabilities and which is storage independent. It looks very familiar. You can see we have the same logon screen nearly. And I can log in here with my Strawberry username and password. As I told you, it's using the same database. And when I go in here, you can see a user interface that looks quite familiar now. So on the left side here, you can see each single editing project that is created with Strawberry, the user interface. I can just see the projects here that I'm allowed to see according to my login data. And here on the right side, you can see the proxy files for the project. So for example, when I click on a project here, Strawberry shows me all the related media files as proxy files, including the timecode. And I can simply click here, and you can see the proxy file with a timecode, which is an exact representation of the high resolution file, which is on the storage. You can write a description for the clip. This is a nice girl with sunglasses.
Jeg har, fordi vi får større og større mængde data, som er delt ud på mange forskellige platforme og storage og små diske og store diske. Og det kunne vi godt tænke os at samle lidt mere på et sted. Jeg kunne godt tænke mig at finde en løsning, der var nemt at administrere. Og jeg kunne få noget hurtig adgang til mine data, og jeg kunne opbevare mange data et sted. Eller store mængde data et sted. Jamen, der er ingen tvivl om, hvad jeg har set indtil nu, så er det her den perfekte løsning. Den kunne sådan set afløse alt, hvad vi havde nu. Så nu skal jeg bare have regnet lidt ud på strømforbrug kontra, hvad det her koster, hvor lang tid det vil tage at tjene det hjem. Jeg har haft mange spørgsmål inde til mødet her omkring, kan det passe, at det bare er så let at koble noget på? Og det ser det umiddelbart ud til, at det er det.
So my takeaway from being here in Denmark is that I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. And this business right here is very impressive to me. I've been in many different post-production service companies like Steinholm, and I've been in the UK, I've been in France and Germany, as well as in Australia, many places in Canada and the US markets. This is a very advanced market, and this is a very, I would say, forward-thinking reseller that I've had the chance to visit here. So the thing I'm taking away is that I'd love to return to be able to engage customers more frequently about why our platform is a good one, because customers here really like to embrace new technology, and Isillon's a great technology to take a closer look at, and these customers look like they're the right ones to do it.
Det har været en god oplevelse hos Stjernholm i dag, at møde Isillon og Strawberry.
Ja, mange tak for i dag. Jeg håber også, I synes, at det var tiden værd at få det, for jeg synes selv, at det er interessante tanker, der er om det storage. Så tak for i dag.